Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, ready to go? Ready to go? Ready to go. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 and 3 is 7. 3 times 4 is 12. Plus 7 equals 19. Okay, so it took 31 to get to this 19, which equals 50, which becomes 56, okay, automatically. The same time, if we turned it around as 13, it would also be the same thing. So 13 plus 7 equals 20, okay? 13 equals 7 equals 20, plus 12 equals to 32. 13 plus 7 plus 12. This is the doorway of communication. Put them together, we have 88. Whoop, I marked it wrong. Put them together, we come up with the mark of 88. When we go a little bit further down, when we get to 20, 20 to 0 becomes 6, becomes 26. Okay? Do not forget that in both of these, there is no spirit in the 2, and there is no spirit in the 6. So this will take up a different place than if I put 35 in here, which both have the spirit, which is telling me the center of 5. 3 by 7 equals to 20 equals 26. 2 times 6 equals 12. 2 plus 6 equals 8 equals to 20. We now go between 20 and 26. So when we put 31 and 7 for the first calculation, 38. 13 plus 7 is 20. Add 6 becomes 26. 58, 30, and 20 is 58. This is the angel of 1, 10, 19, and 28. This is 64. This is XX. Becomes X-man. Why? Because 6 by 4 is 24x. 6 plus 4 is 10x, which then you get a 6, ends up into the 80 world. It ends up into the 80 world. 80 gets 86. Do you understand how that works? 6 by 4 is 24. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10, okay, becomes 16. 16 plus 24 equals 40. Equals 40. That is actually the Monopoly game. 40 becomes 46 and becomes the same thing. Are you following? So this is dog. This is part of the dog pound. 8 and 12. Okay, this becomes 3 and 8. This is the church. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 and 8, that's the church. Okay, when we come on to this side, okay, we're going to get the same thing. The reality of this number, 3 times 1, 3 plus 1, okay, ends up over here. Where is it again? Okay, I'm going to just have to show you it fresh. 3 times 1, 3 plus 1 is 3 and 4, 12. 3 and 4 is 7. 7 and 12 is 19. This becomes 19. We take the 19 here. Now we have both 1s. 1 and the 9, which is the second side of the 8th world. Because on the first side of the 8th world, there's only 8. There is no 9. The Chaldean is on the other side. Okay? Chaldean's got to come from the other side. I don't care what anybody said. Z comes from the other side. Z comes from the 8 on this side. The first 8, there was nothing but 8. But then there was 9, there was 8 and 1. Then there was 10, there was 8 and 2. Then there was 11, there was 8 and 3. And that's how you got to the pool balls. 8 and 3 is 11. 19. 1 plus 9, 1 times 1 is 19 equals 25. 25 plus 19 is 44, equaling to space. 25 plus 19 plus 6. 19 equals 44. 7 times 6. Where did I get the 7 times 6? Where did I get the 7 times 6? Anyways, let's go on, okay? 7 times 6, and I don't know where that came from. I just can't remember. I'm screwing up the whole video. Anyways, let's go to 7 times 6. Oh, yes, I know why I got the 7 times 6. 10, 0 becomes 6. 6 and 1 is 7. So this will become the 7 instead of 19. It'll be 7 and 6. On the other side. Why? Because this 6 came from this 0. It's on this side. This 19 here. The 6 that comes from here. 19 becomes 10. That becomes 7 again. It becomes 7 and 6. 7 times 6 is 42. 7 and 6 is 13. Bingo. Your first 13. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 plus 5 is 10. Is 25. 5 plus 5 is 10 equals 35. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 is 8 and 6. 8 and 6, okay? 8 and 6, 8 and 6. 8 and 6 is 14. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 is 5 and 4. The same way I get 1 and 4 here to get 1 and 3 here. Okay, how does it work? This is the delta. This is the 4 of the 4 corners, but it's not the 4 corners. This becomes the cross. Also, the 14th area of Rubik's Cube is the cross. This is the cube, which is on man's head, electric company. This becomes the cube on this side. This becomes the cross. This number comes from here. This number comes from here. I did the totality of the two. I didn't do this one because this one is over here. You see the way this comes out over here on this side. So this is how the energy will now connect to who you are over here. The birth in Jack. You know about Jack. Jack everything. Jack everything. Have you ever seen the mustache going for the ride? Have you ever heard of the Montreal Expos? This is what the Montreal Expos looks like. It also looks like the Oakland A's, but there's a little bit more to it. I'm not sure what it is yet, but for now, Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for your few minutes of time. Hopefully one day there'll be a video that'll actually save you time instead of cost you time, but can only cost you with how you perceive the envision of all that you do, and it's always your choice. Thank you for watching 5775, 6,000 years, beginning 6,001 year very shortly. Thank you again.